When Darius became king, he appointed officials to oversee all 120 of his provinces. Then he appointed 3 administrators to oversee the officials. One of these was Daniel, and he was the most capable. He was in the process of arranging where Daniel could oversee the entire kingdom. The other administrators and the officials didn't want this. So they tried to think of a plan where they could discredit him in front of the king. They looked for a flaw in his personal life or a corruption in what he did for the government. But they couldn't find anything. Finally, they said, if we're to do this, we must find something in the laws of his God. Well, they were able to find something there. They went to Darius and said, "Oh, our King Darius, live forever. All of the administrators and the officials want to honor you. We've come up with a plan where no one can worship any other gods besides you. We want you to sign this into a law of the Medes and Persians which cannot be changed. Anyone who violates this law and worships some other god will be thrown into the den of lions." Well, Darius was pleased that they wanted to honor him, and so he signed the law. Daniel found out about it after it was done. But he followed his normal routine of worship. He went into his house 3 times a day, opened up a window facing Jerusalem, and knelt down before God and gave him thanks. It was exactly what the officials knew he would do. They went to the king and said, "Isn't it true that you signed a law that no one is to worship any other god besides you for 30 days? And if anyone did, they were to be thrown into the den of lions?" Darius said, "Well, yes, I signed that into the law of the Medes and Persians, which can't be changed." Oh, our king, we're so sad to tell you that a man by the name of Daniel has broken this law. He worships his God 3 times a day. Darius was shocked when he heard this. He knew he had to find a way to rescue Daniel. He worked on this all day long, and finally the men came to him and said, "You know that the law of Medes and Persians can't be changed." So he gave the order to send for Daniel. He talked to him before he was thrown into the den of lions, said, "Oh, Daniel, I trust that your God is able to rescue you from these lions." They then lowered him down into the den. They put a stone across the opening. Darius sealed it with his seal so that no one could undo this judgment. He went back to the palace. He canceled the evening entertainment. He refused to eat anything, and he couldn't sleep all night long. In the morning, he went to the den and had them roll the stone away, and he yelled down, "Oh, Daniel, was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" Daniel yelled back, "My king, God sent his angel and closed the mouth of the lions. I am not hurt in any way because he knows that I'm innocent. Your Majesty, I have not wronged you in any way." Darius had them pull Daniel up out of the den. He gave the order to go get those men who plotted against Daniel. Get their wives, their children, bring them all here and throw them into the den of lions. All the men were gathered up, as well as their families. They were pushed down into the den of lions. The lions were waiting for them at the bottom and ripped them apart before they even touched the ground. Then Darius sent a message to his entire kingdom and said, Everyone is to fear the God of Daniel, because He is the living God. There is no end to His kingdom. And He is able to rescue those who serve Him.